Hello there everyone, my name's Ayumu Kagami, and this is my quick looks at Slime-san. This is a platformer that I have spent about an hour playing this so far, and I've gotten to level 18, as you can see there. So let's go through it. We're going to start right at the beginning. I'm just going to show you a little bit of it. The game does keep throwing in some new twists and things as you progress. So you're a slime who got eaten by a thing. Like with Super Meat Boy with the bandages, there are apples that you can collect. The green apples. And it once you've picked one up before, it does appear as a, well, kernel. So wait, core, not kernel. So one of the primary mechanics of this is that green can't pass through green unless we become translucent. Then green can pass through green. And it allows you to, well, traverse it more efficiently. There's also a dash, which the game doesn't immediately teach you the dash. I'm not even sure if, like, the dash is actually locked. But when you're in the slime mode, or the translucent mode, your character cannot, well, I'm sorry, time slows down. It's not something that your character cannot do. Playing this, the controls have felt fairly solid. It doesn't use... I'm playing on a controller, just my preferred method for platformers, and it is controlled fairly well. One small complaint I have, and this is partially at me, but I'm still gonna make the argument, is that sometimes when I want to go up, or if I want to go over, I sometimes accidentally go up. As opposed to the direction I currently wanted to go in. If you want to zoom in. The platform, I don't need to do that. But, so that's the only, like, big complaint, I'd say. And I do want to preface it saying, like, that's just a me thing. I know not everyone has those kind of issues, so... even in fighting games and everything, just I'm a little, a little quick on my trigger fingers. I heard there's a town that survived. The survivors here. Each level does have a time limit. Because I'm talking to him, I don't think the time limit actually goes through. This is what an apple looks like when you haven't gotten one yet. And there's the level. With the apples, there actually is a purpose to them, so, like, that's always a good thing. It's not just a mindless collectible, and I'll show you that closer at the end. Personally, I haven't done anything with them, but it is completely available. Kind of like Super Meat Boy, you have to take... Whoa! Okay. That's the time limit on it. So you only have, it has a meter in the upper left-hand section. And once that meter depletes, then, well, you're not getting anywhere. So you gotta be quick! Like right there, I just accidentally went up. I think that's a me thing as opposed to a, excuse me, the game thing. I would say, give controllers, or, well, I mean, have D-pad support. Just, you know, I feel like that would work out better. There we go. So we finished that level. But that's, like I said, that's mostly a me thing. And how I typically, you know, play these or do stuff with these games. I wind up accidentally hitting those more frequently. And I'm not that big a fan. Oh! I got... Dang it. I love how quickly this game goes. Like, let's try and get this. Oh, okay. That's all good. I really like how quickly the levels finish. Dang it. Or how quickly the restart is on them. It's gonna be a little hard to nab it. Alright, there we go. We got it. Just had to dash on in there. And then it has how long it took you for that full level. So we'll show you, and like the D-pad, like up and down work on my D-pad, left and right do not work on my D-pad. I don't actually know why, but minor complaint. So with it, I think it's 58 apples. We can go right here, and you can pick different apples. These have different, like in Super Meat Boy, different characters have different, well, stats, kind of. Like this one jumps higher, dashes further, but he can't walk. So I have to jump everywhere versus dash down for super bounce. And, you know, then you have the wife-san, daughter-san, eldest-san, son-san. And we are slime-san. So... with these, I haven't played with them, just like with Super Meat Boy. I wanted to go through with just Super Meat Boy, and then I would try out these. But there are a good amount of them that you can pick. And then you've got different designs and stuff. We'll go for... let's go for this as side art. There we go. So, now we have that for side art. And it took out some of the apples, but now we have it, so I can flip to it whenever I want. It's not exactly what I'm looking for. There's a lot that you can buy. The story is fairly lighthearted, which I like. You can change the outfits on them, so I can have let's see. Once nerd glasses, now hip and cool, or cool as a cucumber, rocking those shades. You know, we'll have some shades on the character. I'm going to leave the bird alone for now. And you can explore this area. Talk to people. Spooky ghost. I think it's actually more this way. So this area is, you know, fairly big. And it's very, very lighthearted throughout all of it. It's as far as I've gotten. And like Kitsune Miku. So that's art collected and fashionist. I just got 2 achievements. Howdy stranger, you had them ramen here yet? Boy, let me tell you, you don't know this is cooking. Can't get it out of my hands. Chow down, give it a go, da-da-da-doo. And then there are also some mini games that you can do, which I don't think I have access to any of them. Let's click right here, because they are the at thing, or a token, and I'm not exactly sure how you can get it, but it's like Gloomy is a Doom type game. Oh, and also for some reason, like when I go to just louder, not exactly sure about that, just because it goes to the X down there. But so I haven't gotten those yet. I don't remember exactly how to get them. I believe it's something like completing a whole area. So there is even extra stuff you can do. And I think there was one more thing. Good day, sir. Trustworthy bank of worms. And deposit your delicious apples. Where was I? Ah, yes. I'd rather check your account by stepping. So we have the event client is Slime-san. There are 400 apples in total, 101 total trophies, and total coins is 15. I don't. So I'm 10% through the game. And we can also zoom in so I can see it. Don't know why it says 100 and... I have 0 trophies. Dojo trainer. So you can actually, you know, quickly skip around, go to playstyle. That's my friends. And then we have shader. Is that the one I wanted? Yeah. So we'll have it. Let's go with Virtual Boy. Extreme. Let's put it to mild. So just oh, it sounds so awful. So we'll continue a couple other levels. I know I didn't finish this world. It was oof. These color palettes. Let's go to 6. I don't believe I did 6. So even as far as like just the oh, these bounce you. Well, that squished me temporarily, but like if I jump out from the side, it'll bounce me. So that's what I was. That's why you don't want to be touched by those. Oh man, that is precious. The Virtual Boy sounds. I hadn't done any of those yet, obviously, because well, yeah, you didn't see them done. Oh, I got hit. But yeah, so the respawn is really good, or is very quick. So I feel good. Like, if I need to respawn. And besides the dashing problem that I previously mentioned, game's a little too loud now with the Virtual Boy sounds for me. Sorry, I created my own little slime song. Oh, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so you can have a lot of fun with it. And then collecting the extra apples is good. They're basically 4 levels per time. I don't want this shader on anymore. Well, I'll buy some of the other shaders. So let's do we'll do a game kid. Go extreme sharpness. Oh, that's so good. We'll go regular sharpness. And it is cool that like it actually, I don't want to say affects it, but it changes the sounds up at the very least. And ooh, that is definitely 8-bit. There are a lot of different level types and everything, and that's a huge plus in this game. Is that there is so many different of these things for it. So if you're grinding for like, just for argument's sake, that apple over there, having these can, you know, add a little bit to it. And it actually kind of muffles the sound, which is kind of cool. We'll try out a couple of them as we go through. I know I didn't do my due diligence and pay attention to those, but oh, there we go. I hope you'll forgive me. I believe every level has a apple on it. I'm not sure where that one's apple was. But I've enjoyed the time I have put in this. It is well, I'll tell you at the end. I believe it's I was given a copy. Whoop. Shoot. Can't get that apple, so I gotta restart. Whoop! I forgot. It restarts the entirety of the level as opposed to just the one segment that I'm on. So don't do the restart, you know, too much. If I had to say, that'd be something I'm a little not a fan of, is that I can't just restart the singular level. It's kind of like the world, which I'm not as big a fan on. I like it more when it's like you can just restart this singular level. Go there. Get the apple. And oh, even that gradient on the side of it, where it's like all pixelated-y out and whatnot. I like it. This is good stuff. I forgot to do my due diligence and look up the price on this. It is out right now, as of the time of this video. And I think you can actually... Yeah. Shoot. Whatever, okay, so I'm going to leave that there.
Let you figure out how to get it yourself. I can't give you all the answers.
But it's good stuff. I've had a lot of fun with it. And you have to do a lot of, crazy maneuvers. Not like that, though. Like how I initially did it. But we'll check out, boop. Go back here and we'll go for one more different shader. And we're gonna do... Yep. I'll do extreme. Oh! That's hot stuff. That is hot stuff. I don't think I can play the game like this. I cannot play the game like that. So we'll go... Old arcade. Ooh. Let's go extreme. Alright, so this one looks best on my monitor, at least. Oh, it even has those lines. Oh, that looks great. Okay. That looks great. But just so that you guys aren't kept too far in the dark on it, because I'm a ding-dong and I totally forgot to look it up initially. I was given a copy and I'm very thankful for it. That I did get a copy of the game. I'm not sure if I got it early or not. Game came out on the 7th. And it is $12 USD. There's a lot of different levels in it. So the platformers is like platforming aspects of it is really cool, and I like a lot of that type of stuff. It says there's 100 different levels, which has 4 rooms per level, so it gives you plenty of things to do, and then they're obviously going to get more challenging the further you go along. I'm still fairly early game. There will be a link to it in the description down below for the Steam page of it. So if you like this game, this is good things, let me know. Let me know how you feel about Slime-san in the description down below, and what's your favorite god-awful shader that we chose. Let's do VHS for now. Extreme. Oh! What happened? This looks awful. There we go. We'll extreme it. Oh, yeah. That's my Slime-san. But, yeah, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Subscribe to check out more reviews on games and Let's Plays on other games. So, thank you very much, everybody. Have a fantastic night.